Kid.
Yo.
Now, what part does you play of Naya? Or what part does you play in the defense of Naya or in the investigation of Naya? I want to know that because Bobo is a suspect.
The heat is on as Bobo and L.A. Lewis go head-to-head. But just as things get intense, Kool Kid steps in, shaking things up. Why is Kool Kid jumping into this conversation, and what's he trying to hide? Stay tuned as we break down the latest developments and get into the real story behind the scenes. Bobo is calling out L.A. Lewis, asking why his name keeps getting dragged through the media. L.A. says he's just looking for justice for Nia, but Bobo is having none of it. When Kool Kid enters the conversation, things shift. Kool Kid starts questioning L.A.'s claims about crushed bread and demands proof that he's innocent, cutting off L.A. every chance he gets. As the conversation intensifies, L.A. tries to explain the facts, but Kool Kid keeps interrupting. He even challenges L.A.'s credentials, asking if he went to law school. But L.A., now frustrated, insists the conversation is not about him. It's about getting justice for Nia. The tension only grows as L.A. asks Kool Kid what role he plays in this situation, with Kool Kid claiming that everyone is a suspect in his book. Is Kool Kid pushing a narrative or just looking for the truth?
You know, so when you come in at the court, man, listen to me, LA. When you come in at the court, you have to greet your opponent, you know. So may I greet you, sir? Yeah,
I am not the opponent, my lord. I am just the person running the court. I am not the opponent, is an enemy, my lord, a rival. I am not the opponent.
All right. So there are some questions that me that like to ask, you know, LA. So listen to my questions that me ask, you know. All right. Question number 1. If you are in a court setting, right, and you are the victim is being asked some question, and you are becoming evasive about the question that is being asked, would you consider that person to be a credible witness?
That's why now I cannot consider and I cannot unconsider. I just have to ask question, and then when we don't ask the question, them now, because remember, you know, this is not a trial now, no. This is just a question and answer the trial coming.
Yeah, this is not a trial. We understand that. But in the initial beginning, when we started to hear about this case, remember you yourself and John Public had no knowledge of the 2 persons who are being asked questions about now. You had no knowledge about Lenard, you had no knowledge about Chute, correct?
No, we don't have no knowledge about it.
All right, so we got information and we started to process the information. One of the information we got was it was all about Chute. Now, when Chute came out to defend himself.
We owe. Remember I quoted them, my lord. We owe.
All right. So John Public then, along with a member on the app by the name of Sashi Washi, yes, they came out with some information that was passed on to them, and they started to talk about it. Now, at that given point in time, Russian Sims, alias Crushbird, came out to defend himself. Now, remember, none of us asked Crushbird was to come out and defend himself. He came out of his own accord and his own will. Now, I'm saying to you now is, if he came out... Yeah, but you hear it, that is correct. You hear your name called and you're going to come out to defend yourself. So
yes, greetings.
Yeah, man, may I hear LA, man. May I say to you, say, if you... Listen, look at this scenario, LA. You say a smart youth, yes, so we are reason with... What reason?
He hang up, father.
He hang up.
He hang up. He did not know he was on live. You see it? He just called me and make sure answer, because same thing. Him try to do me that last night. I try to ask me some question. I tell him about. I tell him where me know enough, father. I tell him everything I know. And tell him say, yo, me there confused as well. You see it? That me there tell him, father.
Call him back and tell him same day for live, man. I want to talk to him, man. Call him back, man.
Yeah, man. Father. Yeah, so.
Yeah, LA. Yeah, hear me now, LA?
Yeah.
So yes. I'm saying to you, may I say to you, if you had a history of being a goat thief, right? But on the day when information come out that some goat go missing, yeah, hear me, LA? Some goat go missing. But you know yourself, within yourself, say, when the goat them go missing, you weren't there. From the beginning, wouldn't you come out and prove your innocence by showing all the evidence that you have to support what you have? To say that you weren't there, that you didn't steal the goat. You answer that for me.
Of course, I'm every year,
all right, so we're going to look at all the evidence because me hear you talk and me hear persons talk and me listen. Now we're going to look at all the evidence that come forward. We're going to look at all the evidence that push forward. Now, all the evidence that is being pushed forward and the motives that are being said. I heard you saying that a voice note, whatever time, it's from way up in the ear. Yes, that voice note is from way up in the ear. I'm saying to you now is, what I'm saying to you now is, at the beginning of questioning or asking Bird certain information, Bird denied all these claims. Now I'm saying to you, if you know you are innocent, why are you denying all these claims?
Hold on, my lord. Bird, what did Bird deny? That him kill Naya? Bird denied that he never kill Naya. He said never kill Naya.
No, he denied the allegations that were put forward. Remember now, we're looking at motives for him analyzing Naya.
My lord, Bird said yes. Him send the voice note and him explain why him send the voice note and him come with the evidence and everything that he said match up.
Hold on, father. He did not deny that.
Hold on, Bashir. What evidence did he come out and show that he didn't analyze Naya? You explain to me. What evidence did he show?
What was the evidence?
The evidence now, by now, Bobo did it when I came there. So before, when we just came on the spot, Crushbird name never called from Bobo, none at all. And everybody was saying the Dan in the era have to know something because no man can kill a famous man like Naya without the Dan or the shot of them in the community know what's going on.
First and foremost, cut him.
Hold on, Bobo. Make him talk. Hold on, Bobo.
My lord.
Talk.
Then the geological investigator. We now said Naya was killed by the uncle. We now said Naya was killed by Crushbird. We now said Naya was killed by Bobo. We now said Naya was killed by even you. So we're not saying that because I'm neutral.
I'm going to ask you a question. All right, you say you're doing your investigation.
My lord,
I'm not asking no question. I'm not asking any question. I'm going to say it to you. Hold on.
My lord, you're coming to the courthouse, my lord, and you ask me something when they explain to you, my lord, you're cutting and you're acting like some no.
All right, go on, may I listen to you?
No, my lord. He said yes. He sent the voice note and explained the reason why he sent the voice note, and then we do our investigation and find out said yes, he was right, and we'll close it there, sir. You understand? We'll move from the voice note now. We gone now to who killed Naya, who pulled the trigger. Now the geological location is almost a mile in the city. So no stranger could have come from out the door and come shoot Naya, because Naya they're way down Bobo yard, and Bobo yard way down. And if it was stranger who came down there now, them would have to pass whole heap of people that would take it to YouTube for YouTube and then they say them kill Naya. Remember, it wasn't Crushbird that name was calling, It was the two YouTuber youth name their cars that them kill Naya. A matter of fact, it was three of them. It was the first youth was the one who we play game with. The Crushbird name never they call. When we come down there, Bobo never tell me nothing about Crushbird. The community never tell me nothing about Crushbird, So Crushbird name was a big calling. When Crushbird name start calling now,
Hold on, father. Hold on, father. Hold on, big attack. Hold on, father. Hold on, calm down now. Big attack. My time. Let me take the floor. Remember, so we in a courthouse, father, so big attack, no, please and thanks. Big attack, no? You don't finish talking.
No, they come up for the start. I'm trying to articulate to answer the gentleman there entirely. You will come up for the start.
All right, talk.
It was the two YouTuber name, and everybody else had them kill Bobo. That are the two brother them. You understand? Remember up to me one time I said, come look at them boy kill Naya, Then no, after that no, we didn't put the blame on the other look at you what him and Naya they play the game and say, I'm so close until even man from town who Naya they said about go look for him for fixing business. And we and him come and take the ball so people can check him about kill him. And he said not Naya. It was a game. And weeks after Crushbird name start call now. And when Crushbird name they still call, nobody is still not take the talks on Crushbird. I've done through Naya. Them they still say, and the two brother them. And police end up the whole and promote the two of them are one of them. Remember Crushbird name calling up. And police the whole and promote the two of them are one of them till. Even me myself when I start investigating, me clear that say no, them two youth are just a game that they play. They might talk some fucker about. When we find out say after the game go, you have to come threaten man, and you have to do all kind of thing. I will say even Naya they threaten them too. So we find out say it's a virtuous game that they play. So now when Crushbird name start call now, and when Crushbird uncle now came out now, and everything is on social media, so I'm just trying to tell you what is going on. Because I am one of the lead investigators. All right,
hold on, cut it now. Big attack now, father. Big attack. Hold on, man. You see, we can't in a courthouse, and you don't want to give me a talk, father. Calm down now. Make me talk now. No, father. Hold on, father. Give me a big attack. Father, big attack.
I'm coming to the closure after.
Serenity, father. Serenity. Father, serenity. Serenity, no, father. Hold on, big attack, no, father. You don't want to give me a talk, father. What kind of style is? Yo, me and you talk. We have a conversation. You need to give me a talk now. Me can ask you a question? Yeah, no, hold on, let me ask you a question, father. When you came to the community the first time, who was the first person you talked to?
Who was the first person?
Yeah.
I talked to some people down on the bottom of the place.
You did not talk to no. Calm down, father. You did not talk to nobody down the flat. You came and you spoke to me. You see it? You spoke to me. You see it? And me never see you talk to nobody else.
No, Bobo, just listen, Bobo. I couldn't have speaking to you first, Bobo.
You spoke to me first.
No, Bobo, man. Listen, Bobo, man. Go watch my people, my show.
Alright, hold on there. Hold on. L.A.
I just Bobo first, man, my lad. Because I'm being accused here now.
Bobo, I don't know. Why me can't have a word?
I didn't speak to you, no, man.
No, we have no word. Me and that one. We are reason bad man. You say we in a courthouse, everybody have to get them talk, Everybody have to get them talk because they say we in a courthouse, so I ask you something.
Bobo, me they finish with the G, and then you cut in for me and make sure I'm finish with the G. Let me say, I'm going to talk to you, then you accuse me. So let me talk to you, but now let me go back to the G.
Alright then.
No. When I first came to Wolaba, I didn't speak to you first.
That was what you told me.
Bobo, no, me can't tell you, me talk to you first, Bobo.
That was what you told me.
Bobo,
Me have witness. Father, hold on, me have witness said that was what you told me.
No, Bobo, me can't say me talk to you first, Bobo.
Father, me have witness. Me have witness.
Alright, Bobo, hold on, Bobo. First thing, and listen, just quiet now, no. First thing, I couldn't talk to you first. Because I remember I said, when me even come down your yard, Bobo,
Yeah.
and people come in my car, while leaving a wall about, and them car me come down your yard, come show me which part now you're dead. You understand? Because I don't know where the now you're dead. I was talking and investigating 2 days before me come down your yard, Bobo. And then when me decide say, me go come to your yard, because me get some info tell Bobo about some other people first. Then when me come to your yard, Bobo, I came down to your yard last. Because me didn't even up on the top, on the road with even the people who build the furniture up that them the selector you know Bobo him bring me down your yard and when even have some shop and talk to the people them I'm even buy some food I can sell fish from the other shop I'm buy bread from a man who I can sell trolley with the bread. So I could talk to you first, Bobo, and when I came down to your yard, Bobo, I talk to the Rasta man first. That I must say select a virgin, the engineer youth.
You talk to my cousin. Hold on, you ask my cousin. Calm down now. You did not talk to him like, come on, calm down now. Make me talk now. Beg you talk now. You did not talk to him like, you ask. You say you want to do an interview. Yeah, you told him that you want to do an interview. Him tell us say him not in a media thing. He go for Bobo and he wake me out of my bed. Tell me say L.A Lewis want to talk to me.
So Bobo, so hold on now, Bobo. So that's the show now, Bobo say you're starting to tell lie now, Bobo.
Oh, me I tell lie.
Because I didn't talk to you first. If you say you were the first.
Me I first man the interview.
Bobo, better say Bobo. I talked to your cousin first, Bobo. Then after I talk to your cousin, I said him go wake up and say sleep. I'm sorry, I'm wait for you.
Hold on, father. You never spend no long time here, father, because the man tell me as you forward. You ask the dog if you go do the interview. You ask the G if you go do the interview, and the G say yo. I was the first one you interviewed. You ask the G say yo. If you want to do an interview, G say no, I'm not going to do an interview because I'm not that media person. I'm not TikTok people. You see it? And G say alright, me I go for Bobo. You see it? That is what the G told me. So he say, yo, me I go for Bobo because I'm not a media person. Boom, he come for me, he wake me out of my bed. As he wake me out of my bed, he goes to now, boom, when he wake me out of my bed, I say, yo, L.A. want to want to interview. Me know say you're traumatized, you fuck up, but go and go do it. Because he say, yo, we want to interview, you see it?
Yes, Bobo.
Yeah.
So don't say first somebody me talk to.
I was the first person you interviewed, father. That's what I said.
Yes. No, yes, I talk to Bobo. Talk to him. Interview two different things. Yes,
Correction.
Say,
Correction. I was the first person you interviewed, right?
Yeah. All right, Bobo. So you're right.
Yeah.
But don't say talk to. Come in courthouse now. You understand? So I was doing my investigation a long time before I come to you because we did get some league when the youth them want to take him there. So and then we get some league now when between even Cushbird name called Cushbird uncle name was already called so people soldier them kill.
Alright, calm down now, father. Calm down now.
Yes.
You see, Lily, give me a talk now. Hold on, me I go talk to you now. What you going now? Crushbread name was called, we'd figure it out, and Akim at the same time. Okay. That's was how it went. Blame them forward, blame them forward.
Let me talk to him because I can never talk this. Yes.
If that's called to you, Bobo, it wasn't called to the public. So and we have over 100 people in the courthouse right now, and they will all tell you that it's a lie. Crushbread.
How much people in the courthouse? Hold on, how much people are saying in the courthouse?
On my stat is 112 people in the courthouse.
Alright, that's 747 we over here, so 748 we over here. So I'm gonna tell you that now live, ready on right now.
Alright,
yes.
So, but that's why, Bobo, it doesn't matter. So what we're saying now, Bobo, you, Bobo, is not to come here to defend no one. You're coming here to defend yourself, Bobo.
Yes, so I'm defending myself, father. I thought, hold on, you came to me last night. Hold on, father.
People now, Bobo, I hear not even Bobo, just listen, Bobo, man. Because how it's here now, Bobo, we should even have two somebody on the stand one time. We should make you come on the stand and then we call my you there in the court.
No, what did you want to talk to you, is it? I didn't even really know courthouse. Yes, you are going on. I didn't even really know courthouse. Hold on, me can ask you a question now, father. Me ask you a question. Hold on, father. Calm down yourself. Are you a judge? You ever got school to be a judge?
Bobo, allow me to study, Bobo.
You ever got school to be a judge?
Bobo, I'm study law.
You study law? You got what you call it something there? Help me on a Kool Kid. Where the thing the name where judge they get?
You got a law degree? Before the bar.
Eh?
I said you never go before the bar.
You ever go before the bar?
Several times, Bobo, I go before the bar, Bobo, I always win.
You was the judge.
No, Bobo, I am the judge here, so now, Bobo.
No, me ask you.
Which law school you win? Ask him which law
school you win. Which law school you win?
Bobo is asking the wrong question. You should have asked him if I ever sat on the bar, not go to the bar. So
you have to go before the bar to pass your test to be a lawyer.
No, my lord, man. The courthouse is the bar myself, my lord. The bar association, my lord. Yes, I say you can go to England, you can go to UA.
You have to go before the bar, sir. You have to go to End of Monday Law School to study law.
My lord, just listen now, my lord. I am not the one who's on question here, my lord. Bobo is the one who's on question, my lord, and you come in, my lord. So why are you people trying to disrupt the court?
No, I'm not. Here, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you, you really not give me a time for talk. It's so long, I sit down and me listen.
My lord, could you step down for the bench, please, my lord?
The G talk to you. Hold on, man. I won't say anything more. The G talk to you right now. So when the G don't talk, me talk to you.
My lord.
Kool Kid, take the bar.
My lord, Kool Kid.
Yo.
No. What part does you play in the killing of Naya? And what part does you play in the defendant of Naya or in the investigation of Naya? I want to know that because Bobo is a suspect.
Alright, you want to know what part do I play? I play the part. Listen to me now. Listen to me now. Listen to me now. Listen to me now. Hold on, listen to me now. I have to listen carefully. You see, over years and seasons as I am, everybody was a suspect until I see the evidence that started to come about. You understand? Everybody was a suspect. Hold on. Listen. I allowed you to talk.
Kool Kid. Mr. Kool Kid said you have evidence. Why didn't you come up with the evidence of them?
Well, the evidence is over here on TikTok.
Hold on. Have you? So hold on. Let me answer your question. You don't want me to talk. You don't want me to talk, sir. Sir. I'm saying to you, why don't you remain silent? Let me talk. Why you don't want me to talk? Why you don't want me to talk? You say hold on. You say you're a lawyer in a courthouse, you know. If you say you're a lawyer, don't the prosecutor and the defense have a chance to talk? So why you don't allow me to talk? Since you're a lawyer.
Lawyer is always the judge is always the last person to talk. That's how it should be.
You have to allow one of the next counsel to talk, sir. You have to allow one of the next counsel to talk. You ask me a question. You ask me a question and you don't allow me to answer the question.
Bobo, Kool Kid, what are you now? Are you Bobo lawyer? What are you? We don't know what are you in the courthouse.
You want to know who am I? I am Renaya's lawyer. Renaya's lawyer. Since you want to know who am I?
Hold on.
I am Renaya's lawyer.
Calm down, Kool Kid. Calm down. You know who Renaya.
No, that's
so you say you're invested in the case. You don't. Yo, father. You walk on. Just calm down yourself. Renaya is Naya's daughter. You know the name Renaya. Say you say you're invested in the case. So you don't know who is Renaya. Father, I need nobody want to talk to you, father. Yo, this money, fuck dog. I want to tell you, dog. Don't call back my phone, L.A Lewis, youth. First thing you say you're invested in a case, dog. You don't know who near Renaya. You don't know who near Renaya, bad man. Charge us, youth. Yo, me not disrespect you, dog. Oh, you don't know who near Renaya. And you say you're so invested in this case. You're not invested in none at all, Charge. Charge. No, Kool Kid, dog. Me tell you, youth. Father, me tell you, dog. Them people are some demons in a youth. Demons in a disguise, bro. You don't know who near Renaya, but you say you're investigating a case. So, you don't know the man data. Oh, you should not know the man data. You say you're investigating a case.
I want to see the comments because I'm a clown, I'm not ready to this. I'm ready to
ask the comments, Ajay. You say you're so invested that you can't talk who near Renaya. You see what me make sure cut him as a father. Hold on.
So people don't realize that this man don't even know shit what matter about because he don't even know Naya's data.
You don't even know Naya's data. He's invested in this case.
If you don't continue to listen to this man, we'll end up down the wrong road.
Some comments are noticing a shift in Bobo's energy. Many say he seemed more relaxed once Kool Kid joined the conversation. But the plot thickens. One comment pointed out that Kool Kid didn't question Lenard or his background the way he did with Crush Bread, which some people are interpreting as Kool Kid picking sides from day one. Others are saying Kool Kid's focus on Crush Bread is pushing guilt his way. What do you think? As the tension continues to rise, the question remains, what's really going on here? With Bobo more relaxed after Kool Kid stepped in, and Kool Kid clearly picking sides, it's hard not to wonder who's pushing the narrative. Is Crush Bread being unfairly targeted, or is there more to this than meets the eye? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you believe? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Chute Jamaica for more updates on this unfolding drama.